Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. Today I'm showing off my new camera. This just came in yesterday. It's an HT high definition digital video camera recorder. Digital camera, supposedly it records in 1920 by 1080, has a 16 megapixel camera, 16x digital zoom, and an anti-shake feature. Now, this particular camera, I did buy it off Amazon, like I get most of my stuff, and there were several cameras that all looked exactly the same, all coming from China, but they had different price points. This one was one of the cheapest at about $46, $47, but they went up to almost $90. But I couldn't tell the difference. Visually, they look the same. The specs, at least the ones advertised, were all exactly the same. Most of them are black. This one is red, and I only got red because it was the cheapest one. In the box, you get the camera, obviously. You get a lithium-ion battery, which is in here. I'll show that in a moment. You get an instruction manual written in not terrible English, but obviously not written by a native English speaker. You get your wall charger, and you get a mini, not micro, but mini USB. Here's the camera itself. Now for $45, $47, you can't really expect huge amounts of quality, obviously. And you definitely don't get huge amounts of quality. There's no physical zoom, it's all digital zoom. I'll show that here in a moment. It's very slow. Build quality is, I'd say, a 5 out of 10. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. The hinge for the viewfinder is stiff, and it feels like it might last more than 2 seconds. Maybe 5 or 6 seconds. This is where the battery goes. Pop that open. This is very generic. I've seen this exact style battery in a number of devices coming out of China. So very generic. That's where you plug to charge it in. That's where you power button. Oh, and you do get some AV cables to plug it in so you can display on like a television. But I actually don't have a television that has that style of cable anymore. On the back you have your menu, directional buttons, your mode to switch between video and photo. This is the button you actually push to take the picture. This is your zoom. I kept trying to push this button to get it to start recording or take a picture, and that doesn't do it. It's this button up here. As I said, the zoom, and you get a nice strap to hold in your hand. This is a microphone. It's okay. This is an LED light that turns on when you start recording, or flash. This is a speaker. Go ahead and turn it on now. Plays that every time you turn it on and off. The screen resolution is pretty poor, and it's a huge lag between what the viewfinder is seeing, what's displaying on the screen. Right now it's on video mode, so we'll go ahead and hit menu. Movie size HD. Okay, so it's currently set for 1280 by 720. Change that. Now the defaults, every time you turn it on and off, they do go back to default, which is kind of frustrating. See, now that I'm on full HD, it won't go to any higher frame rate. It only gives you a frame rate based off of so now that I dropped to the lowest resolution, I can either do 30 or 60 frames a second. If I go back to full HD, it will only do 15 frames a second, which isn't really acceptable. If you go to HD, it goes to 30 manually. You can't, that's the only frame rate it will do. Metering and white balance are your other options. Go ahead and close out of the menu. Go ahead and switch it to camera and go into the menu. Now by default it keeps dropping it to 1 meg, but you can switch it to 16 megs for the pictures. Quality, you can go up to super fine, white metering, it should be metering, white balance, and exposure, driver mode, effect, photo frame, date stamp. So if you want to, oh, now it keeps doing this on me, and so go off. There we go. Okay. The battery doesn't last very long on it either. I had it charging all night and it's already down to its last bar, and I've only recorded a short video today, so the battery is definitely not great on it either. So again, you kind of get what you pay for when you pay $45 for a camera. I'm going to give it a go, see if it records anything better than the camera I'm currently using. If it does, great. If not, I'll be looking into something else, but I thought I'd give this a try. I'll go ahead and record a second video using this to see if the quality is any better. I'll record it at the same 720 resolution. Thank you. Alright, so this is a camera I've actually been using to record all of my videos. I did not initially buy this to record video. I originally bought it so that I could have a camera to take with me when I went four-wheeling. After damaging one of my other cameras after it fell out of my Jeep, I decided that I did not want to have a very expensive camera with me. This camera costs about $100. I've had it for about a year and a half now. It's a Nikon Coolpix. I've had really good luck with Nikon cameras. Most of them have lasted me a long time. Take nice pictures. The menu is something I'm familiar with. The charger, I have enough cables to where I now have spares, which is important. When you can't find a cable, you can always find one that works. It does okay for the video recording. Obviously it's not great. That's why I was looking to try something out. It takes nice pictures, or I should say decent pictures, but it doesn't take great video, and the microphone on it is just okay as well. The viewfinder on the back is a lot higher quality than the one I'm recording with right now, and there's not as much lag. So when you point it at something, that's what you're looking at. Whereas the camera I'm recording with right now, there's half a second, a quarter of a second lag between when you move the camera and when it catches up. So that's the camera I've been using. I've been fairly happy with it. Like I said, as far as taking pictures, the biggest limitation is when I go to record a video, it gives me only a certain amount of time to record. So you see there in the bottom, that's 8 minutes, 8, 7. So if you notice a lot of my videos are under 8 minutes, it's because I have to stay under that recording time. And did this video camera just cut out on me? I think it might have. Oh, the viewfinder on the one after 2 minutes, the viewfinder on the one I'm recording on just turns off, which is not great. That's a nice thing to find out. So anyways, I'll put these videos side by side so you can compare the two and see which one you like better. Obviously, after going through encoding and uploading to YouTube, I don't know how they will be. I don't know how they'll turn out, so hopefully there's enough difference that you can tell if there is any difference. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.